feet off the ground.
What's going on, Gale Nation? What's going on? This is Throwback Thursdays TBT with Chelsea T and Enajite E. What's going on, guys? It's been a while since.
It has.
Because of Easter, we've been missing so many shows. Oh my no. Oh my don. As Italians like to say. Oh my don. So we're back. We're going through to the end of the semester, giving you the latest and greatest in news and entertainment.
Absolutely.
Let's move on. We have a lot to talk about today.
A whole lot.
So much has gone on the past 3 hours. What's going on? Talk to me, G-Type.
I mean, it's entertainment, so there's always something going on.
The latest and greatest in entertainment. We live by that rule here.
First things first.
I'm the realist.
Of course, like in tech now.
I was going to say, I'm the realist, but we know
you
that.
are the realist.
I'm fancy.
In tech, we all know about the emoji. Everyone has been complaining how there's not enough. They've been saying like there's not enough diversity in emojis.
True.
So emoji finally came up with more diversity.
The iOS 8.
We got some black emojis. I haven't seen all of them.
Go through my phone right now. I have them right
here. You have them? Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Let's name a few.
So first off, it's the iOS 8.3 software update, and it's a whole new spiel. And I will show Enajite live as it gets. Look at Enajite.
Oh, stretch. Okay. So, oh my God, this is so nice.
And then you could click on some, for instance, the Santa Claus one, and it comes in white, black, Indian, black hair, dark hair, short hair. It's amazing.
We have more families.
They do have more families.
Okay, and we have a gay couple. Nice.
I didn't see that.
We do. There's a gay couple here.
Oh, puppies, like Modern Family. I feel like there's one big Modern Family.
There's a black bride.
There is a black bride. There's the emoji girl. My favorite one is she's hands up in the air, to the side, oh. No, she did it. I'm like, duh. She has black hair, so now I am truly the emoji like this. Gita, look. This one. I'm truly her. I always do that. I emulate that emoji, and now she has dark hair.
But basically, now there's an emoji for everyone. You cannot complain anymore and say, there's no emoji for me. There's an emoji for you.
There is an emoji for you. If you didn't see it before, iOS 8.3 update, you got it.
The only thing that's missing, I haven't seen a redhead yet.
There's no redhead?
There is no redhead emoji. Sorry for the redheads out there. But if you're a brunette or a blonde, you got it.
Even dark hair,
really jet black hair, we have that here too, but there's no redheads.
Me. They have me emojis. That's what the world's come to. Chelsea Taylor Harris in an emoji, and Enajite an emoji too. Together, we are fabulous in emojis.
Fabulous.
And they have the dancer one too. The dancer.
Yeah.
And
I'm looking at that. There's more food.
There's more flags because Miss Cynthia Barnicki. Yeah. You will be listening to this later. There's a Polish flag for them Polish people. Shout out to the Polskas. You rock. There's a flag for you, and that's right next to Cynthia's name on my phone. And there's bananas, there's cherries, there's new candies. It's amazing.
Yeah, I really emojis definitely stepped it up. That's
Apple
awesome.
Stepped it up for real this time around. So
that's always good.
That's always anything technological. Apple's been coming out with so many new things between the Apple Watch, the new laptop, the lowercase I can't even deal right now. How many things they come out with a month now, it feels like. Next thing you know it. And the new Snapchat update, I didn't see that. I don't care. I didn't know that.
So basically, people that do not, like myself, people who does not have the iOS, is it 8.3 update?
8.3 update, yep.
You won't be able to see any of the new emojis. It will be an alien face.
Yeah, because I saw the alien face on one of my favorite Twitter girls, Nikki Tutorial. She's from Holland. And I first saw the emojis on her thing. They were all aliens. I'm like, I need to get this update now.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. So I definitely need to update. I'll probably do that today.
Probably during the commercial break, because that's
maybe
how long
during
it takes.
The commercial break.
That's how long it takes to do that. So enough tech news. Before we wrap this little spiel up, what do you think about final thoughts?
Final thoughts on the emoji.
Yes, final thoughts on the emoji.
I think it is so cool and awesome. I think it's only going to continue to get better. A lot of people have also predicted that emoji will definitely come out with like we will start having emojis that actually move. So like
GIFs.
A car, like a GIF. So like the car, you see how we have the car and we have to use the blow thing in the back to show that the car is moving. It will actually be like an emoji of a car moving. Ooh. Or like an emoji of someone dancing, like a GIF.
That's going to be like in the year 3000.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Technology advances pretty quick these days. We have a watch that's a phone / everything. So I'm sure they can create emoji GIFs, which would be awesome.
Apple, if you're listening, we are the innovators. We want some money in this.
We're not the innovators. I got it from Mashable.
But I don't care. We want stake in it. We want some stock. We want some money. Who doesn't want money nowadays? It's all about the money.
That's so funny. Okay. All right.
So much more to talk about. Next.
All right. In other news, the Yeezus Bible.
I feel like we're always talking about Kanye and the Kardashians.
Okay, here's the thing. They are like always in headline news for entertainment.
They're such public figures.
Okay? So we're all saying now for the Yeezus Bible, all hail Kanye West. All hail Yeezus. Okay, so Jesus. Kanye fans, they created a book, devoted to Kanye West, and it replaces every word. It's just the book of Genesis, and it replaces every word in the book of Genesis that says God with either Kanye or Yeezus.
And this wasn't made by Kanye.
It wasn't made by Kanye West.
It was by some girl on Etsy. Yeah, that girl.
Yeah, it's called The Book of Yeezus, a Bible of the Modern Day. And it's basically glorifying and celebrating the mega icon, Kanye West, basically. So here's like an excerpt from the book. It says, in the beginning, it would usually say, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. But here it says, in the beginning, Kanye created the heaven and the earth. And Kanye said, let there be light. And there was light.
You're kidding me.
I'm so serious.
This is a joke.
It's selling for $20 on Etsy.
Save your $20 and go buy something on iTunes.
I mean, I think they made, I'm sure Kanye fans would actually buy it.
Because they're devoted little Yeezus people.
So, like, okay, the creators, they explain on the Etsy site, they said the idea for the book, they just wanted to, basically, they said, what if the Bible, the most singularly significant publication in the ancient canon of Western tradition, were updated to reflect our modern society?
Good God.
So they're saying, like, people like Kanye, Marilyn Monroe, and Michael Jackson. Back in the day, it was Marilyn Monroe and Michael Jackson. They were the icon. They were the icons of the time. People actually glorified them and looked up to them in a spiritual kind of way. Like, yes, I want to be like them. So they're saying that today,
Hutchins, but I don't want to be. I don't want.
They're saying today that Kanye is like a Marilyn Monroe and Michael Jackson. They said the contemporary spiritual figures in our information culture. Basically saying that all hail Kanye West, like he's the god of our generation. Good. And I disagree. I think it's Beyonce. Just saying.
You guys know, if you guys listen to us regularly, you know how we feel about Beyonce.
I'm just saying it's Beyonce.
Beyonce needs her own Bible, and then maybe I'd spend
$20 on what do you think about it? Would you actually buy it?
No. I think this is bogus. I think it's just more a way to people be corrupt. I don't know. You see, I can't even formulate a sentence right now.
It's ridiculous.
I can't even. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Because it's Kanye West. He's not Marilyn. He's not Michael. He's a great rapper, but make a book about Tupac and then we'll talk. Right?
Interesting.
There's a hologram of him, so.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to create, because they only made the Genesis book, do you think they're going to go any further?
I hope not. I really hope not.
Because what's next? Is Genesis? Do you think they're going to do an Exodus? They're going to make Kanye West Moses or something?
No. I really hope this does not happen.
What if they did a movie? Oh my God.
Passion of the Jesus? Passion of the Jesus.
Passion of the Jesus. And Kanye West was actually down to be Jesus. Jesus.
This is what our world has come to. Like, there hasn't been a comment from, like, a church or a religious,
people, I read comments on Twitter. A lot of people were just like, really, That was basically the responses. So, like, you guys are bored, don't have anything else to do kind of responses. So I find that very interesting. Well, besides Kanye West, please let's get a move on to the next topic of Juliana Rancic commenting on the Zendaya controversy on the Today Show.
About this one, we mentioned this quite a
it's been going on for about over a month now. 2 months, I think it has been since Juliana made the comment saying that Zendaya's hair smelled like putrid oil.
It's something that we can't say.
Yeah, and basically just being, I feel like, racial profiling in a sense, saying that because she had faux dreadlock hairstyle on the Oscars. But on the Today Show, she was basically saying
journalism.
She basically said, "Hey, the Fashion Police producers, they edited it wrong." She said, "I was throwing up peace signs. I said it was bohemian chic, but they edit all that out to make it sound bad."
All hail Chelsea Jesus. But her old colleagues have taken to their Twitter as well. Kelly Osbourne went crazy on Twitter. This is tweeted like the day of the interview with what's her face, Savannah Gerthy from NBC
Today,
from the Today Show, and Kelly Osbourne tweeted at 2 p.m. on April 6th. Yeah, getting specific here. She said, "Liars always get caught." Ooh, girl.
Shade, honey.
Then
Shade.
You ready for this one? Old colleague George Kostiopoulos. He was a former colleague on Fashion Police. He said that Juliana Rancic should take responsibility for it. He said, quoted this from People Magazine, "To not own up to what you said and to blame others is just a little messed up." And he said this in Chicago at the opening of a Torridge store. That's like a plus size ladies store. Shame. But then Kathy Griffin came out like right after the Fashion Police show ended, and she was like, she shouldn't be saying jokes that writers write for her because stuff like this happens. I was like, ooh, that is a full story for you. Can you get
see, this is what I was saying before when this kind of proves what I was trying to say. Mm-hmm. When the whole controversy first started, I was saying I always looked up to Juliana Rancic, and I always thought she was this amazing entertainment journalist, and I felt like she wasn't being herself. I always watched her. Mm-hmm. So it's like this was new. It was different. It wasn't her. I feel like as being Juliana Rancic, she would never say something like that.
Absolutely.
So I definitely knew somebody wrote it for her.
Oh, absolutely. Because
she did not come out the blue, out of her own mind and self say, "Hey, you smell like this," or "You look like this." You smell
like a substance that shouldn't be said on the air.
Absolutely.
I agree with Kathy Griffin on this one. As much as I do not like Kathy Griffin, I think that this was a bad joke. That's number one. The writers. Yeah. 2, editors could be editors. She could be lying, whatever. It was obviously written and is taken way out of context. I don't know who to believe anymore because Juliana has such a great track record, and she's had such an awful year with this controversy and her cancer and the miscarriages and her weight. Poor little Juliana Rancic.
Well, she did it to herself. In other news,
we'll be right back, and we'll have more of the latest and greatest coming right back.
WICR presents another great New York